Hello my friends and welcome to another video. So I realized I did not film an intro for this video, which it makes sense because I'm all over the place these days. A friend of mine compared me to the painting Guernica. Yeah, if you're watching this, by the way, I'm stealing your joke. So anyway, I was watching a YouTube channel called The Take that has a lot of women tropes in media, films and stuff. And I was very interested in how it categorized all the types of characters played by women that you see in movies and series. And it's actually something that's happening a lot, especially with the most famous of it all, the Manic Pixie Dream Girl, As a young girl watching movies with such one-dimensional female characters created this specific image in my head that if I want to be loved by men, I have to be this way, or, avoid to do specific things if I don't want to get perceived as weird or antisocial or, crazy. I really like to see multi-dimensional characters these days, and this is because I believe that all women and, well, all people have a lot of things going on inside of us. We're not just this and that. We're a combination of a lot of things, sometimes contradictory things, and this is what makes us beautiful and what makes us special. And so this video is more like a stereotypical kind of thing. It's supposed to be a parody, so don't come at me. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Yeah. Also, I just wanted to film a lookbook video because I just want to dress up, but I don't have anywhere to go. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I'll see you in the next video. This is me signing out. Okay? Bye.
The weird girl. She confuses people around her, people never understand her and just dismiss her as weird. So for this outfit, as you can see, I didn't want to go, all black, although that would have been a safe choice. My inspiration was Phoebe from Friends and Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. The outfit simply screams, I don't care what you think. The weird girl usually has little to no friends and basically lives in her own world and doesn't give a damn. I'm actually resonating a lot with this trope. I've been called weird multiple times and not in the cute kind of way. Also, people tell me they don't understand most of the words that come out of my mouth, but I take that as a compliment, It's not that I'm weird, you're just stupid. Next one we have the tough girl. I don't know where that came from. She's here to disprove the stereotypical belief that women are fragile by beating others. Basically, she does what a man can do. As a tomboy myself, I really liked watching characters like this, especially Kim Possible. She was my favorite. But what I've learned growing up that I wish I knew back then is that showing vulnerability and expressing your emotions is the toughest thing someone can do. It's not just fights and beating someone's ass, but getting to be unapologetically yourself, even though a lot of people won't accept you for that. But yeah, I find it so powerful to be in touch with your emotions or even be hypersensitive. We shouldn't dismiss that as weak or fragile, because it's strong and it's tough. The Manic Pixie Dream Girl, my bane. She's supposed to be this quirky and impulsive girl who usually saves the sad, lonely ass of the male protagonist. Her purpose is to be the guy's rite of passage kind of thing, I don't know. But she basically exists to make his story arc interesting. Now, As a person with daddy issues and being a huge people pleaser myself, this was damaging because it enabled this behavior I had towards my romantic partners. I am attracted to sad, problematic guys and I just want to save them. I want to mother the shit out of them. Watching Manic Pixie Dream Girls in movies romanticized this problematic behavior of mine. And now I just hate when I see a character written like this. I even wrote a song called Manic Pixie Dream Girl. You can check it out on my channel here. I never quite understood the girl next door trope. We've seen so many different characters in classic movies being called the girl next door. Apart from being literally next door to the male protagonist, as in living near him, what makes her different from the Manic Pixie Dream Girl is that she's not the one the male protagonist falls in love with at first. This is the key here. She's maybe his best friend, she's kind and basically wifey material. Ugh, I hate this phrase, but he doesn't see that right away. She's actually in many cases friend-zoned by him. In the end of the movie, they end up together, of course, or, she leaves and he realizes what a huge mistake he had made. This is what I hate the most with both male and female characters being friend-zoned. Most of the times, they end up together with, the one who friend-zoned them. It's like they magically change their mind, and I hate it. It rarely happens in real life. You can find someone, have the perfect chemistry and fall in love with them, but no matter how long you wait, the other person won't reciprocate these feelings. This is not a movie. Wake up. It's the season of the witch, and I couldn't make a video without including this trope. Witches were created when society couldn't fully understand female power. In movies, they live exiled or banished in the margins of society. Their circle consists of other women, maybe witches too, and it's called a coven. And they all hex the ones who try to harm them. I like seeing witches nowadays as protagonists and not as the villain, and overall I'm happy with how this trope is turning out. This one's controversial. Feminist characters are usually portrayed as annoying, they're being mocked, or even appear to be villains, hating men and destroying the whole ideology behind. They're intellectual and educated and have a sharp tongue, but sometimes this makes them look like they just want to create problems out of nowhere or preach for the sake of it. I really like what sex education is doing with the feminist characters. They're more real, more approachable, less preachy, and overall, I like seeing the girls interacting and helping each other while accepting their sexuality without shame. It makes me feel like I belong, like I have this sisterhood who accepts me. So good job, sex education. Another character trope that is either portrayed as being a villain, usually against the female protagonist, so it encourages misogyny and girl-on-girl hate, or she's just the stupid one. She usually wears dresses and a lot of pink, which I don't have, so here's an outfit inspired by a goth version of Rachel from Friends. She's usually what the I'm not like the other girls refer to as other girl. She's materialistic, she likes puppies, drama, which is okay, but if it's just like that, it dehumanizes the character without giving them any depth. I mean, a girly girl can like makeup and the color pink and also have a wide range of emotions, struggles, and overall being written with empathy, because she's a person. The brainy girl character type in movies and TV has a common pattern. She excels in school or uni, she gets great grades, sometimes is the teacher's pet. But she is ambitious and oftentimes an aspiring career woman, a girl boss in the making. She sometimes appears intolerant of people who don't seem as smart. It's leviosa, not leviosa. And sometimes she feels apart from others. Sometimes she even tries to hide the smart girl persona in order to fit in, and of course, because we're being very stereotypical today, glasses. Mental illness is a very difficult topic to portray. If done wrong, it can be very damaging, first to the people who experience it, and second to falsely educate the mass on topics like personality disorders, depression, etc. And see, just the label crazy is highly offensive. The best example for this is Harlequin, which is where I took my inspiration from. Women written like this, oftentimes seen as violent, dangerous, but at the same time are fetishized and desired by men who end up regretting getting involved with them. Please do check the Take YouTube channel, I'll link it below. They do great video essays analyzing these tropes way better than I did. Also, they mention a lot of movies for reference, so you can get ideas if you have nothing to watch these days. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!